Y'all, this is Dan Rome, the Dan Rome, high drama moment. And we thought we might share our planning session with you in the event that some of you want to see behind the scenes of how visual thinking facilitators create experiences.
Are you serious now? People want to see how this gets done. This is how they get made.
Okay.
You have to have a whiteboard with you.
Yeah, you do.
And then you are comfortable with whiteboard, and mural is kind of an emulator of some of this, right? With
That's
digital
a good metaphor for it. Yeah.
digital amplifications. So what I'm going to suggest, because this is easily muralified, is I have a toolkit, which normally in an analog world is a piece of folded paper, that Sunny, you know, is called the visual decoder.
Yes.
And what the visual decoder does is it allows you to draw a series of pictures in a very thoughtful sequence that enable someone to really get super clear in 12 minutes or less about whatever their idea is or the story they want to tell by drawing it in a programmatic way, which is a lot of words. But essentially what it does is you fold a sheet of paper, and on the front, you write your title, which later on we will realize the title should contain an element of why, but we'll get to that later. We don't worry about it at the beginning. You have a title, then you're going to draw, then on the inside, is this making sense?
Yeah.
On the inside of this folded sheet of paper, you've kind of creased it so that you got 4 perfectly equal quadrants. And in one of them, you draw who and what. So kind of the nouns of your idea. Exactly. There's the fancy version of it.
Yeah, but
one of them you draw where, so you draw a map. What's the location of the pieces of your idea? One of them is you draw how many, where you get to quantify some element of your idea. And then you draw when, where you draw the sequence. And then you on the last one, you really say, this is really the why, which you're doing at the end, which we can talk about. This is, what do you want someone to remember?
Good.
Kind of the lesson learned.
Okay.
From your story. So what I was going to suggest was all we need is a topic.
Okay.
And that, to me, in my fantasy world, you asked me, would be part of the joy would be coming up with, what is the topic? What are we going to have everybody draw? And it could be a concept, but typically it's more fun if it be a story.
Story, yeah.
It could be a concept, it could be a story, it could be a pitch.
But it's cool that you can do it for all those things.
Exactly. Any idea. Sonny, Sonny, you know my shtick is that we got these eyes, and these eyes see the world, and they, without any words required, they navigate us through because they're doing very specific things. So all this visual decoder does is it enables us to draw pictures in the same sequence that our eyes naturally want to see them. So you can answer and clarify anything.